Hello everyone, and welcome. We are finally back with our Let's Play of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Technically,
Though,
for them, there is no break in between the parts.
I know we fucking recorded so much of this game that I'm still uploading it. There's like almost 50 parts up. Anyways, so we're going ahead, and we're playing more because I want to see how this game ends, and then I can just keep rushing through uploading it. So this guy's been shaving for a while, because I keep talking. Oh, and Pear is here.
Oh, really? I'm here. I mean, about 99% of your parts I'm here, but okay.
Well, yeah, I know, you're always here, basically, but
I'm
hey.
just watching, and it's not creepy.
Yeah,
I
it's
watch
fun.
our subscribers sleep at night.
It's fine, subscribers. It's, I don't know. Let's talk to this guy about the victim. So,
I,
I totally remember what I'm doing in this game, by the
I
way,
don't. I
even though
have
I
no
haven't
idea
played
who
it for
voices who.
months. I'm pretty sure you voice Emma, because...
God, he's just trying to make me feel bad now.
Why?
Just now to voice this bitch. I remember I don't like her. I
Yeah.
remember that much. There's something I wanted to ask you.
Well, I imagine you don't like her because she's basically Maya.
Exactly.
Let's see. I imagine I voiced this guy.
You should voice him like Kyber. That's totally how Kyber sounds.
Sneezing. Sorry about that. The scene of the crime. A cold grave for men who have lost their dreams.
She said it was more than their dreams when they're dead, bitch.
and and me. I watch over them as they sleep.
See, it's not creepy.
Yeah, this awesome guy does it. Dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment.
He's asleep.
Well, well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest?
I like this guy, as weird as he is. And really, everyone is weird in this fucking universe, that much I remember.
Yeah. There's something I want to ask you, even more so in this case. Fucking everyone's weird. This...
That was my line.
Oh, sorry. I don't even know. I'm sorry. The scene of the crime. A cold grave for... Wait. Oops, did I accidentally ask him the same thing again? No.
No,
Oh,
he
he
just
just says
responds
the
it no
same
matter what you
thing.
say.
Okay, and that's why Phoenix Wright is like, we should show him something relevant to the
Stab him
case.
with a knife, that's kind of it.
Hey, wanna look at this? Alright.
See? I'm good.
Alright, compadre. Count to 3. Huh? You gotta do that if you're going to draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas. Remind me to never visit Texas.
Because they give you a fair warning before stabbing you.
In Texas, apparently you gotta count to 3 before you do anything.
What?
I just imagine that with, like, ridiculous stuff. Like, in Texas, they walk up to each other and count to 3 before they shake each other's hand.
So you gotta make sure that everyone knows what's going on. You live in a desert, that might as well be Texas, right?
We live in a better desert, though, because, I don't know.
Give him the mascot.
Hey, wanna look at the blue badger?
Remember that you hated him?
Oh yeah, I did hate the blue badger. Hey, wanna look at the letter of introduction? Oh yeah, that's what we're supposed to give you. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters go right in the spittoon.
He's fan letters? Man, I'm jealous.
Yeah, I know. Why doesn't Phoenix Wright get fan letters? It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe? Ah, that old cow dog? He holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Great Detective Gumshoe, I owe you one.
Gumshoe, the troll. Celestia learned from him.
Probably so. No worries. This proves it's better. This proves it's from Detective Gum. Oh wait. No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. I guess I'd better let you in then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Officer Marshall isn't a detective. He's a patrolman. That reminds me of something.
That's odd. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective for hire?
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for land unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny.
Note to self: police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. White, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore. Detective Gumshoe's Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction, crumpled and discarded. Take that, Mr. Gumshoe's letter of introduction.
I'm sure it had feelings.
It probably didn't. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific?
Bruce Goodman, he was a detective, right? That guy looks like a famous YouTuber. Like he could be a famous YouTuber.
Honestly,
the way that he looks.
honestly, he looks like a magician to me. Like,
exactly, it's
yeah.
famous YouTuber right there.
Anyways, that's gonna be the clue to solving this case of pair. Remember, good men always die young.
So why aren't you dead yet?
I don't know. Because Phoenix Wright's a dick. Don't you remember? I don't remember exactly why, but there's been several times we've just been like, I
know that he likes going up to the villains and telling them about their evil plan.
Yep. Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now?
I think he'd said that to Weird Dogs before. I don't wanna know the context.
You should go around, and if you see someone's dog, you should be like, well now, there's a feisty doggy there.
Pretty sure the police would catch me.
For just calling someone's doggy a feisty dog.
But if you say it in a Texan voice like that, I'm sure.
Maybe. Oops, totally not doing anything. Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr.
Everyone has such weird names.
I know, it's the best. I wish I had a name like that. Like, you know, I don't know, like any of these characters, like Phoenix Wright.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Shaving.
Don't you wish that you had a name like, you know, Miles Edgeworth? Something.
I don't know, that is like one of the more normal names.
That's true, it's true.
You got a line to read.
One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Autopsy report added to the court record.
Was my sister involved in the victim in any way?
Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
So why is it funny that you would mention it? Nothing in common?
I guess because that's a strange, that's probably a strange thing of the case.
Okay, I guess.
Because usually you would assume that, you know, the person, unless it's just a random murder, you would assume that the killer knew the victim. But
you would still mention it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you would. They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. Oh, well, I guess they did. So, there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. There's one reason why he didn't do much with the chief prosecutor.
But my sister caught the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot.
So it seems like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon.
Personal experience, I guess.
Probably so. Anyways, I forgot how, like, this guy just randomly pulls his flask out and starts drinking.
Imagine it had Rainbow Dash on it.
I know, man. I should, like, if I drank, I would do that with my Rainbow Dash flask that Pear was awesome enough to get me. And in the middle of people talking to me, I'd say awesome lines and just, you know, pull out my Rainbow Dash flask.
It'd be quite an impression, sure.
Probably so. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective? You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy-shoed detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene, bitch?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina?
He's gonna follow the chainsaw.
He's gonna pull out his 6-shooter and like shoot her in the dick.
But I wouldn't mind.
So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime.
That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail.
He's a detective, so he's higher than you, bitch.
Yeah, I know. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just he don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe? Kicked out of the investigation?
Well, I'm not impressed. I would have done that like years ago, actually.
Well...
His powers are teleportation, not detective
yeah,
work.
that's true. He, like... I don't know what level of police I would put him at, but the more active one. I wouldn't put him as, like, freaking, you know, a detective. I'd put him as what he did. The most awesome thing he did, which is the kind of police that comes in and says, oh, look, there's a group of these bad guys, these, you know, mafia guys. He just comes in and he's like, no, you don't. I'm Detective Gumshoe.
I don't think that police exists.
Well,
so
they
that
should
police
have.
would walk in and just get bribed.
Well, Detective Gumshoe didn't.
That's because I guess he's not on the intelligence side to get bribed.
I suppose that's reasonable. Who would bother bribing someone who can't, like, keep a secret? Because I bet he can't.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah. You see, he's the best police officer because he can't keep a secret.
Yeah. It's actually true. Wow. Detective Gumshoe. Being badass. Wanna look at my attorney's badge? I see your badge. Looks pretty round.
Think it looks like a cookie?
It does indeed. Our badge is a star. A lone star. Shining in the nighttime sky.
Well, can you eat it, bitch? Mike saying, can you eat?
Yep. A beam of light, illuminating evildoers who come in the dark of night.
Note to self, evildoers are weak against starlight.
Hey, that's a sheriff's badge. That's good to know, is that evildoers are weak against light.
It works.
Yep. We'll look at Goodman's ID. Oh wait, no. I'm trying to present it, not look at it. What's that? Some sort of police passport? This is Detective Goodman's ID card, strangely enough. We found it a good distance away from the crime scene. Going distance in this rat hole? If you want distance, get yourself to Texas.
Man, he's obsessed. Why isn't he in Texas?
I don't know why he's not in Texas. He is pretty obsessed with it.
Texas?
This is a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town with tiny little evidence.
Wait, I'm pretty sure Texas doesn't have that big towns.
No. This town seems to be decently sized.
There's the richest guy ever in it.
Yeah, and I mean, what does, freaking, what was I saying? Oh yeah, why would Texas have big evidence? It doesn't really make sense.
Wait, that's big crime scenes. I guess we could have big shootouts.
Makes sense. Alright. What difference does a few yards make, compadre?
Note to self, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas. Man, she's making me like her. This is bad.
I know.
There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros. I think she's taking this too serious, actually.
Yeah, she is. Alright, oh yeah. Saying that again. Okay. What about the prosecutor trophy? Ah, toy shield. Suits the boy well. What exactly could you shield with that? A toy knight, maybe?
Punch it in your face. Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth?
You don't like him, right? We get the point. You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these.
Let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Detectives on it?
Hey, you could use the same shield over and over.
Note to self, the prosecutor's office in criminal affairs are surprisingly cheap.
You know it. They've gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell you. "5:12 p.m. The prosecutor's bright red steed came in at a trot, real slow-like.
Trot?
My Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later, so it seems the chief the chief blah was lying in wait. Maybe waiting for her prince to ride in on his bright red horse. So what you mean is, the killer intended to use Edgeworth's car all along. Yes. Well, look at the blue badger, it's fucking horrifying. No, but it's fucking horrifying. You should look at it.
That's why he's so mean.
Because the blue badger is horrifying.
Yeah, he doesn't want to see that.
I guess that's understandable. So anything new to talk about? No? Okay. Well, we've shown you everything.
Now you can move to the crime scene.
Move to...
Wait, not move.
Oh, you mean, like, yeah, look around.
Examine. I think you need to move to the right.
Yeah, I think so too. See, what's this? This looks like a cell phone.
Scientific analyst. Ow. What it suggests this belongs to the victim. I can't believe of anyone else it could. I can't think of anyone else it could. It could belong to.
I know who it doesn't belong to. It doesn't belong to. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't belong to Pear. He doesn't believe in phones.
They don't exist. I lie.
What's so scientific about that? We should check it out. Right, let's check it out. Time to use this new thing that they brought in for this final chapter.
After the end of the game.
Yeah, I know. It's the best. Let's look at the, seems to be an examine spot here.
Man, what a boring strap.
What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know.
Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. I think she means purple princess with wings.
That'd be the best.
These are hard to come by, you know.
I see he's as popular as ever with the kids.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, the samurai.
It's kind of interesting because I had to make a 3D model for this.
Yeah, I know.
Which means that they had to put this into the fucking engine.
Yeah, I know. They put this into the engine to make it an end of the game thing.
So weird. Not sure what happened there.
I don't know either.
The display is still on the radio button.
Radial?
Mr. White. Most phones keep a record of all the calls you have made and received. You just press a blue button on the dial the last time while you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like radial.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I didn't. Like, go
redial.
fuck yourself.
Yeah, I just realized I'm dumb and I'm saying it wrong. It's redial, not radial. Ah. Like, normally
I
the
don't even
word's
know what it
separated.
is.
They actually, my phone I don't think has that, but normally phones have a redial button. Well, actually, I don't know. They say
now I know what it is because I
okay.
explained it, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah.
have known. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It just, with people from your generation.
Whatever. Let's check this phone out.
Again, he thinks that and doesn't actually say that, and she still reacts to it.
Yeah, I know. All of the bitches in this universe have telekinesis. I mean,
Is it all secretly toilet spot?
Oh my god. I don't think that's right though, because you like hate almost every female ever in this universe.
Maybe they are evil toilet fuckers. So I wouldn't even hate that anyway.
Now I wonder who the owner of the last phone called.
I like how all the police didn't think of doing this.
Yeah, I know.
Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes a button.
Bitch.
I can punch your dick. Okay, I know, this is totally unrelated, but look up at the woman above.
Yeah.
Look at her and look at her red button thingy.
Yeah.
And does that not look like the most sad smiley face ever?
Yeah, it does look like it's a really sad button.
Okay, now we can go back to the phone.
Yeah. Hey, that song, I know that. Hey, what's going on over here? Sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that phone there, didn't you? Well, yeah.
Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. I thought you just decided whose phone it was.
Yeah. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky.
What? It's my sister's? I like how she doesn't even know, whatever.
Yeah, she doesn't even know what her sister's phone looks like. She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looked like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh, I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone?
Just called, I like how Felix has not yet figured out that his phone was just called.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
Also, I like how he knew this. He was like, I know this song. And they're like, oh yeah, that's my phone.
Yeah. Friggin' Phoenix Wright. I knew I recognized the tune too, but I wasn't sure from what, but obviously it's not my cell phone, and we haven't heard his ringtone since the first case.
Yeah, I didn't even hear the ringtone, but he said that he recognized it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. Someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. Phoenix Wright, you're so dumb.
So dumb that even this guy's beating you.
I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner.
Suppose anyone is still alive in Texas.
I know, apparently they shoot you for anything in Texas. Uh-oh, I'm inside the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Cell phone was added to the court record.
deactivated again.
Yeah, court record. Oh. Can we open it again? Examine. Yeah, okay. Redial. Go. There's no need to push this again.
What's wrong? You look like I doing finest.
Never mind, it's nothing.
Okay.
Fine then. Apparently Phoenix Wright doesn't want to, you know.
He insists to be an idiot.
Yep. Okay.
But wouldn't he know that there was a code to his phone?
You know, you'd think so, because that's how cell phones work, but, you know. Whatever. Let's just, Oh, actually, this would be a good place to end the part, because it's, 25 minutes in, or whatever, so, yeah. You good with that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna argue.
Good. That's a good pair. Then,
You're
thank y'all
better.
for... Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. Thank y'all for watching, and see y'all next time, partners.